Welcome back everyone, we are continuing with the post game today, and I actually found out I wasn't paying attention last time when we were trying to turn in the quest for the captain, and it turns out the captain is actually just in the docks in Slateport, so we can do a quick fly and back to Slateport, which is good because the rest of the oops. And so that's basically the plan for the day. And this time he's actually hiding behind a window. And this is probably the coolest iteration of the trick house I think there is. And supposedly there is one more iteration after this one, but this one, it has all these rotating platforms that we remember from one of the, what was it, the psychic type gym? So yeah, we moved one of this, and then now we have to fight these two guys, and then we also have those teleporting platforms. And then if there's actually a skip we can do later on in this puzzle, that we can skip a double battle if we pick the correct teleporting tile to go to. This Alakazam might have Ice Beam. So one of the two, this Alakazam can do one of two things here. He can, Psychic. I was thinking he either goes Psychic or he does Ice Beam, and either one of the options are going to hurt. Oh, the Needle King is just dead. Okay. And originally I was thinking maybe I'll swap in the Mismagius to take the Psychic, because Mismagius has a decent special defense, but then I also don't want the Mismagius to be taking that much damage. Oh, I got poison. Sceptile might go down here. Maybe? Yeah, okay. What do I do then? We can go Mismagius, and then we can go Steelix? And then Steelix can Earthquake without hurting the Mismagius. Actually, should we do Curse first? We should probably do Curse first. Oh, okay, Phantom Force, so Mismagius should switch. Do I have something that can take a Phantom Force? Or do I stay in for damage? Let's just stay in for damage. Hopefully the Phantom Force doesn't KO. Nope, it got the KO. Does this Bennett really have that much attack? Like that seems like it has a lot of attack. Darmanitan's going to Flare Blades. So good thing I got that one. Good thing I got that one Curse in. So now I should be able to take at least one Flare Blades from the Darmanitan. Wait, Psychic? Psychic on a damage attack? Why would you? What? That is crazy. Golfetail. So somebody's going down here with the Golfetail because we won't be able to take it out in one go. Oh, I should. Let's see. If high jump kick would get resisted. Acrobatics only at 55 base power because I still have my held item. So Iron Head is better. Iron Head, and then this guy go Earthquake. Wait, taunt? Okay. I thought the Golfetail was going to Psychic on a Holucha. Because the problem with Golfetail is that it has decent special attack, but it doesn't have good speed. So sometimes people put it in with a Trick Room team. That way you don't have to worry about the speed. But then I guess this one they decided to just make it a little bit easier for us. Okay, so so these two guys can be skipped. And I just have to think about, do I have to fight another guy? Yes, I do. Okay. So... wait. Yeah, I guess this works actually. Oh, you know what? I can turn this one later. So this one... Okay, so this takes us to the exit, right? Yes. So I just need to get the scroll. But I should heal up first before I go into any other of those telepaths. Okay, so this one is the item. Lucky Egg. Is that an item for Chansey and Blissey? Okay, so this is the one that takes us to the double battle that we can skip, so we don't have to worry about that one. Okay, so now that the path to the scroll is open, we should be good. I really like these telepath mechanics and all these like moving tiles and the switches. Okay, so we should be able to go to the exit and we fight this guy. Let's see. Gallade. So Gallade is going to cycle cut here. What do I do? We can go and steal it. That's going to be a resist. And then the next turn it should try to close combat, and then we can just go with an earthquake. And because if we remember, the reason we had to drop our Gallade is that Gallade doesn't have that much physical defense. So earthquake should do a decent amount to it. probably 70%. Oh, but they said -1 defense as well, so it might just get a kill. Does it get a kill here? Probably. Yep, it's dead. So what's the next Pokemon? Giraffe, okay. What is it going to do? Focus Blast? Fire Blast, maybe? So the problem with like these are non-Psycho boost, okay. Oh, you have Contrary. Oh, okay. This might be tricky. Probably not. Giraffe isn't that powerful. Okay, so Mismatches is going down here. Giraffe doesn't have that high of a base stat total, and then that's why I think recently, was it in Generation 9, they gave it another evolution to bring its base stat total up to 500 plus. But right now I think Giraffe only has like 400 something base stat total. So even at +4 attack, then it's still not doing that much damage. Okay, so with this guy going down, we should be good to just head to the exit here. Okay, yep. So what do we get as a reward this time? PP Max. Okay, so he has one more iteration to go. We can just go back outside and heal up and then come back in. And I actually need to go back to the Poke Center to change up some of our moves, because this next iteration, one of the trainers has kind of like a trolley team that will make it take forever if we don't use a kind of a special loadout for it. So we can just do that while we are healing up in the meantime. So talk to this old man. And specifically I want to pick up multi-hitting attacks. So let's see, do I have double kick on this guy? No. I want priority attacks and double hit attacks. Or multi-hit attacks rather. So Nidoking, we can just pick up double kick. Okay, and then let's see if our Pollutia can get something like a Sucker Punch. Wait, Sucker Punch isn't from a filter, is it? Probably not. Yeah, it's not. Do I have something like Bullet Seed for Sceptile? Dual Chop, it hits twice. I guess Dual Chop worked as well. Okay, so this should be fine. And then we can just go back to the trick house. This last trick house has a ice puzzle, kind of like the ones that we did in some of those icy caves. But this time, instead of ice, it's basically laddered the floor with wait, where is the guy? There he is. Basically, he laddered the floor with something like honey and or just anything that's slippery. Okay, so I don't think there is a way to skip any of these trainers over here, but this ace trainer that's next to us, particularly, that's the trainer that has kind of like a trolley team, so we want to, and that's the reason why we had to change up our loadout specifically for this. And I'll mention it when it actually shows up. Oh, whoops. So at first we see a Giga Leaf with a Sandstorm, then we thought maybe this is a Sand team, but this is not a Sand team at all. So Stealth Rock is just getting up the hazards and getting up the passive damage. Actually, I should just cancel out the Sandstorm. Wait, I don't have Sunny Day anymore. Oops. Oh, I guess this works. He can't toxic. But this... oh! Okay. Yeah, so this Aeron is level 1, so the moment you see something at level 1, you know something weird is going to happen. But the way a lot of people run these things is that the Aeron has 30, so you will never be able to KO it in one turn. And this Aeron, because it's level 1, it will also have an attack called Endeavor, and Endeavor basically, when you are at level 1 and at 1 health, then any enemy that you touch will be brought down to 1 health as well. So that's why the Sandstorm is here, is that it can synergize itself with all these level 1 Pokemon, and because these guys are either Steel types or Ground types, then they won't take damage from the Sandstorm, but we would be taking damage from the Sandstorm. So basically at the end of every turn, then they will always be able to score a KO. And I'll show off what Endeavor actually does after this battle. We can go to Bulbapedia and look it up, because I don't quite remember how it works mechanically. But strategically, that's how it works with all these passive damages that are coming in. So this one is going to have Focus Sash and Ice Shard. And the logic is basically the same. Endeavor brings you down to 1 health, and if you don't die to the Sandstorm, it will have Ice Shard with +1 priority to take you out in the next turn. Rotom. What do I do here? Because Rotom can either do Hydro Pump or he can do Volt Switch. So the question is, do I want to be cute and swap to Nidoking for the Volt Switch? But then if he does Hydro Pump, then Nidoking is dead. So I guess I'll just stay in here. There's no point in taking the risk. Yeah, so good thing I didn't swap into Nidoking. So Solar Beam should just KO this Rotom at 120 base power, and the Sceptiles is 150. What is it? 150 special attack, something like that. Okay, now the Gigalith comes out. Gigalith is also going down. So the Rotom's coming out. What? Can you take a Solar Beam? Probably not, right? But then why do you waste the Gigalith? That is weird, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so Magnemite is another one of the troll Pokemons. But specifically, this Magnemite is particularly annoying because this Magnemite has berry juice, and it also has the ability called Recycle. And Recycle basically allows you to reuse your held item if it was consumed. So in this case, the berry juice, after it gets consumed, then it can get called back up again by the Recycle, and basically the Magnemite with Sturdy, you will never be able to KO it until it runs out of Recycle PP. Wait, is this a double protect? Double protect, okay. And this is another one of the reasons why I needed two Pokemon with multi-hitting attacks, is to bypass this Sturdy and the Berry Juice. Yeah, so the Berry Juice is coming out. And then another hit, so it's down to 1 health again, and then next turn I'll be able to take it out. Yeah, so the Recycle, so now he's back at full health again with the Recycles. So the next turn, if I try to hit it with only 1 attack, then the Sturdy will come in again, and basically he can just keep spamming the Recycle with the Berry Juice until, what is it, like 15 turns later, when he runs out of PP for Recycle. So using double kick like this just makes it a lot easier. And this isn't something that's like tricky to deal with, it's just really tricky if you are, because nobody would be thinking like this. So it's kind of cool how they included one of these trolley teams over here. So this Whimsy squad is probably Substitute, Leech Seed, and then Protect, and then it's probably holding a leftovers, and the idea is the same as all the other Pokemons, is that you will gradually get worn down by all these passive damages that you are taking, while the Whimsy squad will just keep getting healed up at the end of every turn. Either that, or you have to keep switching out. Okay, that's the last trainer. No, that's not the last trainer. Oh, we have two Poke Files, so we can just use the Poke File here. And then these are the two ace trainers are normal, so we can just fight them normally now. I can probably just swap back our movesets after this one. Oh, and I need to look up what Endeavor actually does. Oh, Sableye has Prankster, so that's why the trick went first. I think Iron Ball weighs us down, so it completely negates our ability to levitate. So our Mismagius will be vulnerable to Earthquakes or any other ground type attacks for the entirety of this fight. And it also, I think, cuts our speed by half. So Darmanitan right now is going to go first, so we just swap in Gudra for the Flare Blitz. So anything that comes out with okay, Mian Xiao, okay. So Mian Xiao can either close combat or it can high jump kick. So we can just swap in our Hawlucha over here to set up. Because I think Mian Xiao can have wait. Okay. I guess we can't set up now, so we'll just have to sack the Hawlucha. Just let him go down so we can get a clean switch into the next Pokemon. What do I do? Acrobatics doesn't do that much. High jump kick gets resisted, so we can do Iron Head. Wait, why do you resist Iron Head? Thunderbolt should... Oh, I dropped our Thunderbolt. Oh, this is terrible. What do I do? Oh, Gudra has Thunderbolt. Wait, does he? Hopefully he does. Oh, this is a Quad Resist Hydro Pump, so yeah. This is great. Oh, it's not even doing any damage. Okay, so Quiver Dance? You have Quiver Dance on a Swanna? Ow! So this Thunderbolt isn't going to KO then. It's going to be down to like 10% health. Oh, never mind, it's just dead. Wait, Darmanitan's coming back out. What are you trying to do? Do you have something like close combat? No. Wait, what? I'm incredibly confused. Gliscor is going to be faster than us, so it can either Earthquake or it can... yeah. We should be able to take one Earthquake because this Gliscor hasn't set up Sword Stance yet. Wait, what are you doing? So you are going to switch out the Darmanitan again? No. Wait, you have U-turn. Why don't you use U-turn the first time around then? That is so weird. Let's see. So Fika Fold can either Thunder, he can Energy Ball, he can do... So do I just go for damage, maybe? He can Bug Buzz, okay. Oh, I'm at 2 health, wow. I should have clicked Recover then. What do I do here? I can go Steelix and then don't edge the Fika Fold, maybe? And then just let him go down to the Darmanitan in the next turn. Hopefully Stone Edge connects. Beat fell, but that doesn't matter because we are really slow anyway. Okay, so the Fika Fold is down. And let's see what the Darmanitan is going to do. It should go for a Flare Blitz, and then we can come back with Nidoking and just KO it with our Earth Power. Yep, Flare Blitz. This has to be a KO. Yep. And if our Nidoking doesn't take him out in one Earth Power... Oh, it's holding a... No, it's not. I thought it was holding a Life Orb. But yeah, if our Nidoking doesn't take it out with an Earth Power, then Sceptile can always come back in. Yeah. Looks like we might need to use our Mismagius as well. Wait, what is that sound? Is that like an audio glitch? What is that? Can you guys hear like that kind of weird humming sound? Alright, you know what? I'm just going to restart the game. See if that makes it go away. Okay, so that weird humming sound is gone. I have no idea what that is. Probably like an audio glitch. Okay, so we used up our last Pokefile, and I just remembered we actually forgot to pick up the pass key for the door. So it actually doesn't matter even if we clear out this last trainer. We still have to go back to pick up the passcode. Okay, so this is a pretty quick and easy way to access the scroll. Okay, so let me make sure our team is actually healed up. Okay. And we can go up to this guy. Slurpuff. What? Why would you have a Slurpuff as the lead? Oh, because you are trying to stack Key Web, that's fine, okay. I see. Oh no, I should have gone for Steelix. Oops. Yeah, totally should have gone for Steelix. So I don't think one Sludge Wave would KO it. Yeah, it has a Focus Sash. Flamethrower, I guess it's probably better we didn't go for Steelix then. Wait, your taunt fell off. Why don't you... What? Why don't you click Sticky Web then? The taunt wore off. Crawdaunt is probably going to either Liquidation or Jet. No, there's no Jet Punch in this. Aqua Jet. So Sceptile should resist. Knockoff. Okay. Oh, is that a crit? That's a lot of damage. Oh, we might now be in range for Aqua Jet actually. Okay, he didn't go Aqua Jet. Polygon can have Ice Beam, so we have to switch, but then I need something to switch into an Ice Beam. So, probably Gudra. Too bad I didn't give our Mismagius either Aura Sphere or Focus Blast. Okay, we're just trying to weaken this Polygon a little bit. Oh, we got frozen. Never mind. I think getting frozen gives us what, like 20% chance to come out of it at the beginning of every turn, but that's not happening. Yeah, so we are down. Actually, we might be able to set up our sword stance on this guy with the Holutia. And hopefully it goes for something like a Thunderbolt on us. Either Thunderbolt or Ice Beam. Either of which will lead to a KO normally. So that should use up our Focus Sash. Yep, okay, so Unburden is now activated. We are now at +1. No, we are now at double speed. So hopefully this high jump kick lands. And that should be a KO on this Polygon. Yep, down it goes, and we should be good to just take out a couple more members of his team. Salamence, we are now at +1 attack. Wait, no, this is not a. Oh, this doesn't have Intimidate. Okay, is this enough? Yes, it is. Wait, a Holutia really does damage? Wow. So Mawile is going to Intimidate. So this Mawile is going to be Mega. It has Steel and Fairy, so I should just go High Jump Kick, because Iron Head would do neutral damage as well, so High Jump Kick would end up doing more damage. Okay, so Nidoking can come back out and Earth Power should kill this Mawile. Heracross. We just stay in. Oh, but I lost our flying type team member. Okay, yeah, this is fine. This is enough. Yeah, especially with the defense drop. I think anything that does neutral damage will kill it. Moxie. Okay, so he's now at +1 attack. I think Sceptile is faster. Yeah, Sceptile is faster. Okay, so down he goes. I think that's his last Pokemon. Yep. Alright, so we're done with the challenge. Oh, you made it to me. You're sharp. It took me all night polishing the floors. You are above me in greatness. Possibly... what should I do now? My fountain of ideas for tricks has been run dry. Perhaps it is time I toured the country on a quest to devise new tricks. Okay, good for you. I hate to admit defeat, but you have bested me. Still, you must have been reeled in by my charisma for you to visit me again. For you to visit me again and again. Yes, you must have. But that has nothing to do with my losing. In recognition of the friendship between you, the driven and the genius that is myself, I demand that you take this keepsake. What is this? Actually, there are two, a red tent and a blue tent. Which do I prefer? I don't care. Whatever works. These are basically just decorations for us to put in our hidden bases, so they don't really do anything for us in-game gameplay-wise. I'm leaving on a journey of discovery, a quest in search of new tricks. I wish that you will one day visit and entertain me again. And now farewell. Okay. So he's off to a sabbatical, and if we try to come back into the house again, actually we might be able to just, so if we talk to this scroll, there's going to be a note that says he's on a sabbatical doing maybe like ayahuasca down in Brazil or something. Okay, so we can now rearrange some of our abilities for the upcoming champion fight. So let me make sure I have the correct moves. I want air slash back on our Sceptile, and I want something called throat chop for our Holucha. Throat chop. So that replaces Iron Head. I'm picking up Throat Chop because there's going to be a Psychic type Pokemon that we have to deal with in this upcoming champion battle. And that's basically one of the main checks that her team actually has, so we need a way to deal with it consistently. And I also want Air Slash back on Sceptile. Where is Air Slash though? Air Slash. Oh, there it is. And then we need to reteach our Nidoking Thunderbolt, and we should be good to go after that. Oh, and we need to give our Holucha the Focus Sash again, because it got used up in the previous battle. Okay, so let me check up on the TM. Let me check up on our moves one more time just to make sure. Okay, so this is good. High Jump Kick, Throat Chop, that's good. Stone Edge, this is good. This is fine. Yep, okay, I think we're good. So let me make sure Nidoking is the first Pokemon. And we are good to go to Altering Cave to challenge the next champion. Okay, so this over here, this is Altering Cave. It actually received a kind of like a revamp of the interior. Normally, if you play on vanilla Pokemon Emerald, it the altering cave doesn't look like this. But this appearance of altering cave actually takes after the cerulean cave for Generation 1, from Generation 1. And cerulean cave is basically where you find Mewtwo in the post-game. So in addition to doing our champion battle, we'll also be catching Mewtwo in this altering cave. I think this is like a 1-to-1 copy of cerulean cave from Generation 1. So there are also a bunch of items that we can pick up over here, but I'm not going to waste time just picking them up over now. Just because, like, most of the items that we need, we already have them anyway. Okay, so take one more ladder down, and we are on the same kind of basement level as Mewtwo. Okay, so... Oh, whoops, never mind, I don't get to make a save. This is Champion Leaf or Champion Green. That's basically the female player character for Fire Red and Leaf Green. And basically she's here on a tour to catch Mewtwo as well, so we'll have a battle to see who actually gets to face Mewtwo. This is a unique Ninetales. This Ninetales doesn't have Drought like the other ones, but this one has the new ability called Pyromancy. And what Pyromancy does is that it gives your fire attacks that would normally inflict a burn a 5 times increase in their chance to actually land the burn on your target. So if we get hit by a flamethrower from this Ninetales, it's pretty much guaranteed we will get burned. And this music that they are playing right now, this is the Generation 2/Generation 4 champion music from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Which is kind of surprising, because I would thought they would use the Fire Red and Leaf Green champion music for this, but I guess not. This Tangrowth, normally people run Assault best with a Tangrowth, but I guess this one doesn't have it, so we can just take it out in one slug wave. But then, now her own Mewtwo comes out. And this Mewtwo is basically the reason why we had to give Hawlucha Throat Chop. Because this Mewtwo doesn't always use an attack that takes us down to our Focus Sash. So sometimes we'll just get stuck at 2 health. And then we'll just get stranded at 2 health and we won't be able to do any damage to this Mewtwo in return. So I'm just clicking, yeah, like that. Ice Beam has an 80% chance of killing us in 1 turn, but sometimes it will just leave us stranded at 2 health. So if we click the Sword Stance expecting something to take us down to Focus Sash, then we won't do any damage to this Mewtwo at all. So I just opted to go for a safer strategy, use Throat Chop no matter what, so if we are down to 2 health, then we still would have done at least some damage. And this turn right now that I'm clicking, this is basically an extra turn. We don't actually need this turn to kill the Mewtwo. And this Mewtwo also has a Shell Bell. So the more he attacks and the more damage that he's doing, the more healing that he's going to be getting as well. So that's what makes this Mewtwo kind of like one of the major checks. Yeah, just like that, he went back from red health up to yellow. And if we don't take him out soon, he's going to be going back to green health as well. But one Solar Beam should be able to take it out. I'm actually surprised the Mewtwo isn't the Mega Evolution for Leaf over here. Okay, so Blastoise isn't going to do anything. Blastoise is just going to die to Solar Beam. And I think this is a mistake to send this Blastoise out, because as we can see later on, she also has a Gengar, and I think it would have been better to send out the Gengar first instead of sending out the Blastoise. Because if the Gengar comes out first, then that basically forces me to switch out, and she can save the Blastoise for something else later on. So Gengar can either do Sludge Wave or Sludge Bomb, and both of which our Steelix is immune. Yep. And now we want to swap something out, swap something into either a Focus Blast or a Fire Blast. So Mismagius is perfect. Yeah, Focus Blast, we're immune. And Shadow Ball should do a lot of damage here. Wait, we are faster than a Gengar? Really? How? Okay, so Gengar is down. But Gengar is one of those fast and frail Pokemon that either it takes you out really quickly, or he just does nothing and just dies to like the very first attack. Gengar doesn't have that much physical defense, and he doesn't have that much health. So even with decent special defense, then that Shadow Ball with the Expert Belt just took him down. This Mega Kangaskhan has a kind of cool ability called Parental Bond, and we see now there are two of them on the field right now, the mother and the baby. And Parental Bond makes it so that every one of Kangaskhan's, I think, physical attacks will always hit twice. So if that Earthquake from earlier connected, then we will get hit by two Earthquakes as well. So Sucker Punch over here, that will hit twice as well. Yeah, normally people run Fake Out with the Kangaskhan as well, just to break through any kind of Focus Sash, any kind of sturdy. And with that second hit, Fake Out is actually pretty decent in terms of damage as well. Even though the second hit only does a fraction of what the first primary hit would actually do in terms of damage. Oh, I actually forgot to look up what Endeavor actually does. Let me swap out real quick. Endeavor. Let's see. Endeavor causes the target's HP to equal to the user's current HP. So if you're down to 1 health, then Endeavor will bring you down to 1 health at all as well. Yep. So that's basically what it does. Okay, so we are back to the game. And we can just heal up with our Poke File. And this over here is Mewtwo. I'll just let the music play a little bit here because I want to confirm whether my theory from the previous episode about the music for Mew is actually correct or not. But this seems like a more intense version of the music that was played during the fight with Mew. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention when we were fighting the Mewtwo from Leaf was that Mewtwo actually has a unique attack called Side Strike, and the way Side Strike works is that it's kind of cool. So say take for example an attack like Psychic. Oh, Psychic, Side Strike, there it is. So Side Strike actually matches your the user's special attacking stat against the target's physical defense. So if you swap in something like a what is something that you don't think would have good physical defense? So let's say you swap in something like a Gallade into a side strike, expecting a sidekick that would normally hit your special defense, then the side strike would actually score a KO on you. And I think side strike has a higher base power than sidekick as well. Sidekick is the more commonly used sidekick type attacks. Yeah, but because so now with the resist and because Steelix has good physical defense, then that side strike didn't do all that much damage. So that's one of the drawbacks of a move like side strike. Okay, I think that's enough of the music. We can just use the Master Ball right now. Okay, I think this should be good for the day, and I'll leave the final champion fight for the next episode. And then the next episode we'll also finish up catching the last... Was that the last? I think it is. We'll also finish up the Birth Island quest, and that's basically most of the game wrapped up. So I'll just save over here. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.